and today I will be explaining to my mom how and why I may have or may have not gotten a 2 on my math test today.
You got a 2 on your math test?
Jessie, be quiet, go away.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Anyways, I usually get 4s and ace everything, but I kind of flunked it and I don't know how. So, yeah, not to brag or anything, but stick around if you're wondering how it happened. So you make like a big box with these lines in the middle, and then this one has to be bigger because that's where you're going to put your whole numbers. So let's take 1 over... 1.5, you would put the 1 here and then the half here, and then you would take this one and put the 2 here and then 3/4 here.
Wait, I don't understand.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that surprising that she doesn't understand. So after you get the answers for all of these squares, you have to add all of them.
Okay, and then?
And then that's your final answer.
Instead of doing it the normal way,
We have to do this.
I never learned that in school, so I can't help you with that. I only learned the normal way, which
like
is
this,
like
right?
this way.
Exactly.
So I don't
what's
know
this?
how they came up with that. So too bad. So sad. I can't help you.
And this is how that went.
How's school, ate?
Very bad.
Why?
We got our math tests back and I got a 2.
Two. How?
It was the modeling that messed me up.
Modeling. So you got the right answers, but not the modeling? Like not, you weren't able to show how you got the right answer? Is that why?
Yeah. So even if we get the right answer, it doesn't matter if we don't model right or correctly.
Okay, how does modeling work?
It's so confusing because for each different thing, so like say it was a mixed number times a mixed number, we would have to do a different modeling thing, so it would be kind of like a multiplication table. And then for, let's say, proper fractions, we would have to overlap the squares or just add them. And then if we were dividing mixed by mixed, we would have to make a square.
Okay, back up. What topic is this exactly? Like, it's math, and what is it? Like
Multiplying and dividing fractions.
Okay. So isn't it just like, isn't multiplication just do a reciprocal and then multiply?
You don't even have to reciprocate for multiplication. That's only division.
Okay, so that's division. So explain again what you got wrong.
It was just the modeling. So like showing squares and the actual parts. Like not even the math work, it's just modeling.
Is this a new way of doing multiplying fractions?
Kinda, yeah. But I wouldn't recommend doing it. It's too confusing.
Okay, how do you do it again?
Here.
Okay.
What paper is this? Basically for mixed fractions, so let's say you had like 1.5 times 2 3/4, right? So like that number. You would have to make a giant box. So you make like a big box with these lines in the middle, and then this one has to be bigger because that's where you're going to put your whole numbers. So let's take 1 over... 1.5, you would put the 1 here and then the half here, and then you would take this one and put the 2 here and then 3/4 here. So basically it's just like a multiplication chart. You would just do 2 times 2, which is 2, and then 1 times 3/4, that's 3/4, and then 2 times a half, which is just 1, and then 1.5 times 3/4. 3 on 8. And then you just have to add all of them. So 2 plus 1, that's 3. And then you have to add those, which would be, wait, 6 over 8 plus 3 over 8. That's just 9 over 8. So that'd be 4 and then 1 over 8. It's so confusing because you have to do that big thing.
What's the answer?
4 and 1/8. It's so confusing, like especially the box. And then let's say you were doing proper fractions.
Wait, I don't understand. So how come up here you got 3/8?
Yeah, I can tell she definitely wasn't listening. Is that not it? Because
And then over here you got 4 and 1/8.
Huh?
Here.
Oh,
So-
because I added all of them together. I have to add all of them together. So after you get the answers for all of these squares, you have to add all of them.
Okay, and then?
And then that's your final answer.
No, that's what I'm saying. How come you got 2 different answers? So
I didn't. I only got one.
So what's
This one is for this square.
Oh, to figure out what goes in the square?
Yeah. Light bulb.
So do it in the normal way form. Like multiply 1/2 and what's that? 2 and
3/4.
3/4? Do it the normal way.
I'm pretty sure if I'm right, you'd have to turn it into the improper fraction. So it would be 2 times 1 plus 1, which would be 3 over 2 times, and then the same thing for this one. So it'd be 4 times 2, 8 plus 3, which is 11. So it'd be 11 over 4. And then you just multiply the numerator by the other numerator, which would be 33. And then you would multiply these two, the denominators, which would be 8. And then you turn that into a mixed fraction, which would also be 4 and then 1 over 8.
So, instead of doing it the normal way,
We have to do
the
this.
teacher wants you guys to do it this way, which then makes it more confusing and it takes longer.
Yes.
And so what happened was, if you don't get this right, even
whole
if
thing
you
messes
got
up.
this right, then it's wrong.
Yes.
Huh.
Because we didn't model
I
correctly.
see. And that's how you got a 2. Is that how
The
you
whole
got a
class
2?
did in my defense.
Huh. Okay. So 2 is now the norm.
It is not.
So what are we gonna do with the 2?
Kind of just leave it for now, because my teacher doesn't let us do makeup assignments because she thinks that some people won't try their hardest the first time because they know that there's going to be a second chance. So she's giving out 1 makeup assignment per year. So she said maybe to wait until report cards to know what our mark is if we want to bump it up to then do a makeup assignment.
Okay. So overall, how do you think you're doing?
4.
Okay, I will be expecting a 4 at the end of the year. Deal?
No promises.
So for now, you gotta go back to all the modeling, whatever that is. I never learned that in school, so I can't help you with that. I only learned the normal way, which
like
is
this,
like
right?
this way.
Exactly.
So I don't
So what's
know
this?
how they came up with that. So too bad. So sad. I can't help you. So I trust that you will be figuring it out and do better next time.
I think I did well on my science test
Oh yeah?
because we had a cheat sheet.
Uh-huh.
No,
Uh-huh.
but I barely used it. I kind of just ended up using it as a scrap paper to do all, to like put down keywords and then find the answer.
Okay, I can't wait to see the 4 then.
Hopefully.
Okay. Chelsea,
Yeah.
did you know Ate got a 2 in math?
that is horrible.
Horrible.
I think I'm doing better.
worse ones.
When?
I don't know. You got like a 2 in your report card. Mine was a
When?
one-time thing.
When?
I don't know. I remember it though.
What's your advice for Ate?
I would give it a 1 out of 10.